Welcome to Bible Crest for Kids. One of the main reasons for Bible Crest for Kids is to see children learn about being saved. We want them to know enough so when they are asked if they want to be saved, they will answer in a positive way. This lesson is a helps lesson. It helps the children understand that Jesus paid for them. It also helps the immature teacher to lead children to Christ by following the questions. Then it helps children lead others to Christ using the Create a Page, which can also be used as a Bible tract. This lesson is a great segue to the area of salvation. It is a free lesson at BibleCrestForKids.com. It comes with the lesson and the Create a Page activity as well as the cutting template. I will show you how to make this Create a Page activity and the Bible tract in this video. So let's get started. We have just finished number 27, Jesus Heals a Boy with a Demon, with the great little pop-up inside. Today we're going to do number 28, which is another interesting fold as well as a Bible tract. It can be left anywhere and people will want to open it just because it is such an interesting fold. You'll need to go to Bible Crest for Kids and download the lesson, which is a free lesson. We want everyone to have the opportunity to share Jesus with others. The PDF download comes with the lesson, the instructions, the labels, and a cutting template for the back piece. So to get started, you're going to print your labels, and you're going to need a 12 by 12 inch sheet of paper. We will have a 12 by 6 and a 12 by 4 piece out of this one sheet. The circles in the labels are also designed to be cut with a paper punch or a thinlit dies. So let's first cut our paper. We're going to cut a 12 by 6 inch strip, and then we're going to cut a 12 by 4 inch strip. Now, following our cutting template, we have a 4 by 12 inch sheet of paper. Then we have a scoring line on both ends of the paper at 3 inches. Then we have a cutting line that comes from the outer edge to the scoring line of 3 inches, and it is 2 inches from the corner. So let's do our scoring and cutting. Now on our 4 by 12 inch sheet of paper, we want to score 3 inches on both ends. And then we want to turn it, and we want to score at 2 inches to that first scoring line. And we want to do that on both ends. And now this scoring line in the middle is going to become our cutting line. Now the scoring line creates a little ditch. And what we want to do is we want to cut that little ditch out. So we're going to cut all the way to the scoring line, and then we're going to cut another little tiny strip off. And what that does is gives us a little ditch in order to fold it. So let's do that on both ends. And next, we want to decide what is going to be our, what's going to be showing. What's going to be showing is the flap. So let's say my base is going to be this color. My outside will be this color. My inside will be this color. So therefore, I want this to be on the outside. So we're going to put some adhesive tape on the inside of this score lines. And we don't have to get exactly on the score lines because we want it to have some maneuverability to fold. And that is our top cover. And now let's look at our base. I want the insides or the outsides to be this color. So I'm going to score it as this is the insides. And we need to score it at 3 inches and at 3 inches. And that is our base. And now let's cut our labels. This main square is our Bible tract, or how to teach someone to be saved. We also have the memory verse card, which we do not want to put adhesive on. The rest of these labels have adhesive as well as the Bible tract. On our circles, we're only going to put adhesive on one side and on only half of the circle. These circles are designed to be cut with a 2-inch punch. However, if you have a smaller punch, it's going to be fine. It is just a pull tab for our page, and therefore it could be as small as 1 inch, as long as it is able to cover these 2 tabs. And now let's put our adhesive on our circles. We only want to place the adhesive on one side and 1/2 of that side. Just where it says adhesive, that's fine. Now to finish these circles, we also want to score them on the dotted lines. And now let's finish putting our adhesive on the rest of our labels. Now, after placing the adhesive on the back of our labels, let's go ahead and finish cutting them. Now our kit is complete with our labels, our base, and our cover sheet. In putting this together, we want to start with our base. Again, we can decide whatever side we want showing on the outside, and I've chosen to be, this is my outside. So we're going to fold on the scoring lines at the 3-inch mark. And that actually creates a gatefold. And now we're going to take our strip and we're going to attach it to the back, aligning it with the folds, and then we're going to fold it over. So first let's start by folding our tabs in toward the center, just like we did the base page. Then we're going to open them back up, remove the release paper. We're going to place it in the middle and glue it down. After I've removed the release paper, I want to make sure that I get this in the center, and I also want to get it next to the fold line. So I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to lift my tabs, and I'm going to place it in the middle and glue it down. And now our tabs and our base is complete. So now let's work on our labels. Our How to Be Saved label is going to go directly in the center. And next on our tabs, we're going to place our Bible passages, our words to live by, the key verse, and the main characters. And now we're going to add our circles. We're going to fold the circles on the fold line. And then we're going to use the fold line to lay on the edge of our paper and to glue only this half to the page. Using the fold line as a guide, lay it on the page, on the fold line to where it will open back. And do that on both sides. Using the fold line as a guide, and make it in the center. And now we can close it, and we have our pull tabs. And go ahead and push them down as much as you can. We fold up our tabs. And our tab in the center will hold them together. If you have a situation like this, where your tabs are over your pull tab, go ahead and scooch it back and move your fold. That is about the easiest way to do that, to where it will catch. Now, I have had a hard time getting this to fold correctly. I did not use tick marks, and so I'm going to show you now with a different set of papers how to fold this to where you can get it straight. We have our base page, and we're going to fold it in the gatefold. And this gives us a center line. And we're going to use that center line to align the center of the back piece, which, after we remove the release paper, we can then guide this line, the cut line, with the line right up the center. And we can use this cut and this corner as our alignment. Now, I had said earlier that on the base page, you may make a tick mark, and after you do your gatefold, you can make a line right in the middle, and that also gives you another alignment. But I like to hold the page closed, align the edges of the gatefold with the edge, and then align the top. And then we have our gatefold that lays flat. The key is aligning these two top edges with this slit. And now we have our title labels. We're going to start with number 28, Miracles of Jesus. Then we're going to place the Miraculous, temple tax, in a fish's mouth. Now let me talk about one more way of making sure that your base and your cover is aligned. You can make a small tick mark at the 3-inch mark and align the slit with your little mark in the base page. And that might be helpful. So thank you for joining me today, and know that this is one of the great pages in Create a Page, and your children can make a lot of these and leave them wherever they would like to see someone saved. Join me for number 29, Jesus Heals a Mute Demoniac. It's kind of another interesting page. They all just fold so cool. So thank you again, and have a great day today.